Alright, so now we are going to flip the breaker back on. Oh, who?
Got me in the cabinet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm in trouble now.
Hi guys, Dave here, RNRV Chronicles. Today I want to talk about AC units gone wild.
I'm Katie.
And I'm David. And we are RNRV Chronicles.
So anyways guys, just wanted to talk about our AC unit. It has gone wild, like I said. Actually it's broke. What happened is down on our way back from Arizona back to our next destination, we stopped in Tennessee to visit with Kenny and Sabrina from Moving Forward Adventures, and also to do some four-wheeling with them. The first night that we were there, we woke up to our smoke detector going off. We came out, and Wayne was with us. He traveled back from Arizona. He flew out to Arizona and traveled back with us because he wanted to. He's thinking about, you know, getting an RV and traveling, and he just wanted to experience the traveling part. So we invited him to come along. Well, anyways, he was sleeping out here on the couch, and you know, it woke him up too, and he was kind of like waving at the smoke detector, and yeah, there was smoke in the RV. It really wasn't. I don't think it was. I don't know how to explain it. It was smoke. It smelled like electricity, kind of, but yet it wasn't. Let me explain. Anyways, of course, that freaked me out, so I'm running around trying to find out what is going on and what's happening. I just plugged in my motorcycle actually earlier, well, that evening before we went to bed, and I had it inside my trunk, you know, charging up my battery because of the long trip coming across the country. I like to keep the battery charged, so I had that plugged in. No water got to anything, but I didn't know it was raining that night before. I just didn't know. I was freaking out with that. Didn't know what was going on there. Didn't know if there was some other kind of electrical fire underneath in the basement. I'm running around trying to look in all of our basement doors. I'm running in and out of the house. Meanwhile, we have the fans on. We're airing everything out. And of course, that cooled everything down because we had the heat pump on. And what happened is it called for more, you know, heat. So the heat pump kicks on, and as soon as the fan kicked on, I seen all this smoke coming down from the ceilings. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the AC unit. So I hurry up and I turned that off and threw the breaker, and you know, made sure, you know, that there was no electrical fire going on up there. Everything was fine. We just, you know, threw the breaker and left it go until we got to our next destination here for her new assignment. I got a hold of Newmar, and Newmar called Dometic while I was there, and Dometic, here's the problem, is that we don't have an extended warranty. We just chose not to do that. We took that money for our RV through the company that, well, for our RV it was going to cost around $6,000 plus. So we just took that money and put it into a savings account, and we add to it on a monthly basis to increase it. Plus we have a travel fund. You know, we use all that for traveling and our travel fund. Then once we get there, we build it all back up again. But there's also, you know, some money that's in that can be transferred over to help if there is an emergency with, you know, the RV. So anyways, we do have towing, that we do have, but we for the RV itself, we just have money put away for it. So anyways, what happened is that the warranty went out on the 6th of April. This happened on the 18th of April. So We call Newmar. Newmar calls Dometic. Dometic says they're going to stand behind it. But it was kind of question mark. They also would not. We had to take the RV somewhere, but we couldn't. We're living in it. It's here. And ever since I've had this rig, Newmar has always sent somebody here to fix any kind of issues that were wrong with it. No matter where we were at, they always sent an RV tech here and they fixed everything. In fact, when we were in North Carolina, just 6 weeks into owning the, or I'm sorry, 6 weeks, yeah, it was 6 weeks into owning the RV, the rear AC went out and did exactly the same thing that this one did, except we didn't have all the smoke. But what happened is it leaked all the Freon out. So Dometic said that they would not pay for anybody to come and see, to check out the AC unit. That was our expense, because they won't pay for anybody coming on site. If we took it somewhere, they would pay for it. Well, I couldn't do that. It's not an option. So I paid for somebody. Well, I didn't pay for them yet, but they came here. They diagnosed it, and I call up to get it fixed. For the numbers, I call Newmar, because the technician gave me all the information that I needed. And through Dometic, you have to have everything. They want to know the volts, your temperature for the outside, the ambient temperature inside, what is it blowing out the ambient. They want to know this temperature. They want to know how many amps the draw was for the compressor, how long let it run for 20 minutes or half an hour, what are the amps drawing at that point. That you have to have all that information. I don't care if the unit was on fire and blew up. They want to know everything, all this stuff. Okay, that's just Dometic. That's what they want to know with anything that they're going to replace under warranty. So I had all the information. I'm armed with it. I call Newmar, and I get a hold of a guy that was not the most friendliest person, and that is the first time that I've ever had any kind of an issue with Newmar. I normally deal with a guy there by the name of Bruce Barner, and he is just absolutely incredible. He's a wonderful guy. He has always taken good care of us. No problems, no questions. Just a great guy. And he worked with us. And the other guy was, he was he wanted to help me. It's not that he wasn't helping me. It's just that he was talking to me like I'm a dummy. And that doesn't fly with me. I'm already upset because of everything we're going through with the AC unit. Now he wants to talk to me like, I'm stupid. And no, that's not going to fly. So anyways, we had some words and I hung up, called back today. But this time I had the technician on the phone with me. I actually got a hold of Bruce. Everything was great. Bruce worked everything out for me. We called up Dometic, gave them all the information. Dometic says, you know what? We're going to replace that unit for you. Goodwill, even though you were less than 2 weeks out of warranty, we're going to replace it for you. Newmar is actually sending us the new unit. Newmar is taking care of the whole process, and they're going to get reimbursed for it through Dometic. So everything is great there. They even said that they're going to pay for the labor cost. So then, we got off the phone with them. I still was talking to Bruce, and Bruce stepped up and said, listen, Dave, I understand, that they don't pay for on-site fixing, but we're going to take care of that for you. Newmar's going to step up and take care of that. Now, mind you, I'm already out of warranty over a year with Newmar. And Newmar stepped up and said, you know what, we're going to take care of that part. So I just want to say, sometimes, I was a little upset because of what was going on. He might not have been having a good day at that time. So, there was grace given on both sides. So we worked that all out, and that's great. But I just wanted to share with you guys, sometimes this is just a real life. We always have the tendency here on YouTube to show you all the fun and exciting things that go on. But I've been living in this motorhome currently right now with no heat pump or / AC unit here in the front. Now we've been operating the one in the rear, but we don't have the one here in the front. And there was a couple warm days here that we actually needed it, but the AC unit in the back, worked fine. It kept it cool enough, so that was fine. And yeah, so everything worked great. What happened is that the AC unit leaked out. It apparently lost, in the where the Freon goes in the sealed unit. It actually leaked out, and that's what all the smoke was. That was where, if you actually turn it on right now and try to run it, it will run. The compressor even kicks on, but it doesn't do anything except starts to stink really bad, like an oily smell or something like that, because now all you're smelling is the oil being, seeping out of the little hole that's, spraying. So anyways, it's just leaked out Freon. The sad part is that these things are only 2 years old. Well, the front one's 2 years old. The back one was already replaced 6 weeks into us owning the rig. So the original AC units on this rig are both replaced within 2 years. That's kind of sad. I thank Dometic for standing behind it, but why are we replacing these things? There's a problem there. So, how long will this new one last? I don't know. The sad part is they're not serviceable, as in the unit itself. It's where the Freon and everything goes. It's all sealed.
Alrighty. Well, these guys are here finally to get our new AC unit on. So we're going to be heading up and putting it on. Alright, so now we are going to flip the breaker back on. Oh,
Caught me in the cabinet.
uh-huh.
Oh, I'm in trouble now.
I just want to share that a lot of times out here in this lifestyle, we're still living life. We show a lot of the happiness and a lot of the good things that go on, but we're still living life, and there's still problems and situations that we have to work through. So anyways, any questions, please put them down in the comments. I'll be more than glad to get back to you and answer any questions, not just with this but with anything. And like, subscribe, and share. like our friend from the Paddy Wagon would say, or Paddy Wagon Adventures, or whatever it's called. I forget, he changed the name of his channel. But anyways, with Patrick. So, like, subscribe, and share. Okay? God bless, guys. Take care, and bye for now.